I was born in India and I've basically lived in India all my life. I moved to the US in 2016.
I was originally born in California, Oakland, and I moved to West Africa, Gambia, when I was 3 years old.
I came here in America when I was 11, and I was born in the Philippines.
People always think that there's like animals like walking around, like lions and like snakes just like freely walking around people. Well, that's not like really true.
In India, whenever we think about the US, it's just like this paradise with like where like everything is good, where like no one has any troubles and stuff. So in India, we would get like half a month of holidays for that, and there's like massive exhibits and artworks all across the city of Kolkata. But you know, here it's just you have one weekend and you just need to like tour a couple temples and stuff, and that's it.
You don't have to wear a uniform. You have a lot of choices of what you want to wear, but when you're in the Philippines, every school you have to wear a uniform.
When you go to like a store, a grocery store or something in India, people will like treat you with more respect if you're like from a respectable family and from a higher income group.
I had this friend that I used to hang out with in middle school, and there was this one time we were sitting in drama and she accidentally touched my hair and she screamed out "ew," and then it was kind of a little bit awkward. Well, but when I heard that, I just felt kind of hurt. I was hurt inside and I just didn't do anything about it, which I should have, but I didn't. Back then, I didn't really know like what racism was, and I just didn't think much of it until I was in high school. Then I thought back to it.
The hardest part living in the Philippines was when I definitely have a lot of families there, so that was hard. And all my friends do. I have really close friends there, but we still communicate with each other by social media.
On the internet, I just like look at like recent events that happened just to like stay in touch of like what's going on. The first like a year or two, I forgot about my culture. I just like started the American culture, and I forgot how to speak like a language in Africa. My family was really disappointed, but I'm learning it again.
Once in a while, I eat Filipino food, and once in a while, I eat with my hands, which is odd for people around me. Like, why do you eat with your hands? It's my culture, and I won't forget it. And it kind of reminds me of the Philippines.
It's the parents that can make a difference. Parents need to teach their kids that, hey, yeah, just because they're from another country or they identify with a certain race or they identify with a certain religion does not mean that you need to hate them. You know, everyone's equal, everyone's a human. We might have different beliefs, but we are the same. So I think parents need to teach this to their kids. If you're taught something from childhood, that's what you remember, that's what you retain.
It might be a little hard to like find friends in the beginning. I had a hard time finding friends in middle school, but I have my I have Patricia and my friends.
It's important to stay connected to your culture because you grew up there and you were born there, and that's your heritage, and you cannot forget that because it is important to remember where you came from.